In this video, we will discuss why Vince Cable, the leader of the Liberal Democrats, has ruled out forming an electoral pact with the Labour Party led by Jeremy Corbyn. We will also explore the implications of this decision for the upcoming snap election, which will be a crucial moment for the UK's Brexit talks. Vince Cable is a veteran politician who served as the business secretary in the Conservative Lib Dem coalition government from 2010 to 2015. He became the leader of the Lib Dems in 2017, after his party suffered a devastating loss of seats and votes in the 2015 and 2017 general elections. Under his leadership, the Lib Dems have positioned themselves as the strongest pro-Remain party, campaigning for a second referendum on Brexit and opposing both a hard Brexit and a no-deal scenario. However, Cable has also made it clear that he does not want to enter into a formal coalition with Labour, even if the next election results in a hung parliament. He has cited several reasons for this stance, including the bad experience of being in a coalition with the Tories, which damaged his party's reputation and popularity among its core supporters, the lack of trust and compatibility between him and Corbyn, who have very different views on Brexit, foreign policy, defense, and economic issues, the reluctance of his party members and activists to endorse a coalition with Labour, especially without a commitment to electoral reform, which is a key Lib Dem policy objective, the possibility of a looser and more flexible arrangement with Labour, such as a confidence and supply agreement, which would allow the Lib Dems to support a minority Labour government on key votes, but without having to share ministerial responsibilities or compromise on their principles. Cable's decision to rule out a formal pact with Labour has significant implications for the upcoming snap election, which is expected to be held in the autumn of next year. The election will be a decisive moment for the UK's Brexit talks, as it will determine whether the country will leave the EU with a very bad deal or no deal at all. The Lib Dems hope to win back some of the voters who deserted them in previous elections by appealing to those who are unhappy with both the Tory and Labour positions on Brexit. They also hope to benefit from the recent local election results, which show that both parties made substantial gains at the expense of the Tories. However, Cable's rejection of a coalition with Labour also poses some challenges for his party. It may alienate some potential voters who would prefer a more united opposition to the Tory government. It may also limit his party's influence and leverage in a hung parliament scenario, where they could have played a more decisive role in shaping the future of Brexit. In conclusion, Vince Cable's ruling out of a formal pact with Labour is a bold and risky move that reflects his personal convictions and his party's identity. It may help him to win back some of his party's lost support, but it may also reduce his chances of having a significant impact on the UK's Brexit talks. In this section of the video, we will talk about how Vince Cable and the Liberal Democrats plan to challenge Brexit and campaign for a pro-EU platform. Vince Cable is the leader of the Liberal Democrats, a centrist party that supports Britain's membership in the European Union. He has been a vocal critic of both the Conservative and Labour parties for their handling of Brexit negotiations and their lack of clarity on their positions. The Liberal Democrats have made it clear that they want to stop Brexit and give the people a final say on the government's deal with the EU. They have also promised to protect the rights of EU citizens living in the UK and to seek a close relationship with the EU based on the single market and the customs union. They have argued that Brexit will damage the UK's economy, security, environment, and influence in the world,